Hello students, I hope you all are doing great. Okay, we have to continue our chapter number 13, which we have been doing for the past few days. Chapter number 13, Circuits and Electric Current. Okay, I have mentioned here all the important points which we have done up till now, discussed. So you need to be clear about these topics. So I have mentioned here all of these topics you should be clear about. What is current? What are conductors and insulators? What do you mean by a simple circuit? What is the difference between a series and a parallel circuit? Circuit diagrams, resistors, fuses, and circuit breakers. Okay, we will not be going into detail of these. We'll be continuing to the next concept, which will be on page number 174. So we'll all have to open page number 174. Here you can see that I have written here the topics which will not be covered. So there were some topics which will not be covered. So you need to make sure that you do not read these topics. I have written here the headings which you do not need to cover at home. The topics which you have to cover, I have written here. So it is on page number 174. So turn to page number 174 uh, and you have to read the information as usual and you have to underline the important points. Here I will explain you that what they will be talking about in this page. So magnetic effect of electric current, that is the main heading there. So it is basically a magnetic effect of electric current. So some scientists found out that when the electric current passes through a material like this iron, a magnetic material, it makes it a magnet. For example, I have shown here there is a battery and if you connect it with an iron bar, so when the current passes through this bar, now this bar will attract, it will act like a magnet. It will have the properties of a magnet. So when you turn on the current, it will have the ability of a magnet, and when you turn the current off, the property of magnet will be gone. Okay, so where are these electromagnetic magnets used? So iron bar here basically is acting like a electromagnet. So when you turn on the current, it becomes a magnet, and when you turn off the current, it loses its magnetic properties. Okay, we'll see where these electromagnets are basically used. So there are many uses of electromagnets. The simple ones are here, just like a doorbell. The doorbell at our homes are basically using electromagnets. So when you turn on the switch, you're allowing the current to pass through the circuit, which causes the iron bar inside there to turn into a magnet and cause the uh, bell sound. Then again, then you have a loudspeaker which also uses electromagnet inside. Electric motors, which is basically present in many electrical appliances, just like vacuum cleaners, hair dryers, washing machines, electric fans, metal detectors. All of these use electric motors, and electric motors are basically using electromagnets. So you need to know that electromagnets are used in many appliances. Uh, and one of the greatest example is the bell, which we also have at the school as well. So when you guys will be coming to the school, I will show you how the bell works. And basically, that would also be a question in which you have to explain that how uh, electric bell works. So the last topic which I wanted to explain was maglev trains. So maglev trains are basically those trains which are basically runs on electromagnets. So they use magnetism, and levitation means they are a little above, so they are moving a little above the ground. So that's why we call them magnetism. The short form of magnetism, levitation, maglev trains. I hope you learn a lot in this chapter. Underline the important points, and if you have not understood anything, you could simply write the questions on the books so we can discuss them once the school is open. I hope you will be enjoying your holidays. See you soon. Allah Hafiz.